Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you Team Effort Network family. How are you doing this beautiful 10 Tasting Party Thursday? Here we are again, ready to pack another house full to introduce what is happening and what is going on here in Team Effort Network. So you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, Whitener. Line is now open. Go right ahead, introduce yourself. Let us know where you are calling in from.
That is hard.
Anna Williams. Hello.
Woo! My goodness. Welcome to the call. Each and every one of you. My goodness. How are you all doing?
Fantastic. Great.
It sounds fantastic. It sounds like you're doing great. My goodness. This is a wonderful thing to wake up in the morning and just have the energy and the enthusiasm to start a new day. You guys sound incredible this morning. Well, let's keep it going. Let's hear your name. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Sheila Taylor McDuffie, Lanham, Maryland, by way of the mountains in Massanutten, Virginia.
Oh, goodness, girl. Sound like somebody's on vacation.
Yes. Enjoying it.
Vacation. This is great. Well, hello, Miss Sheila McDuffie, millionaire in the making. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic.
And I know you out there sharing the praise with everyone that you're around.
Yes, I am. I am. Right, even up here.
Wow. Well,
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Jesse Bowden, Maryland.
All right, Mr. Jesse Bowden. How's it going, sir?
Hey, outstanding, Pastor Nick.
How's it going to the Pentagon?
Well, actually, I'm off today.
Woo! So we know what you're doing. If you're off there, we know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, boy.
Well, welcome to the call, Jesse. Good to have you here. I heard Mr. Paul Jackson. I heard you, sir. I know you're there with us this morning. Welcome to the call, sir. Come on, family.
John Joseph, Emeryville, California.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph. How's it going in California this morning?
Just absolutely excellent.
You know, tomorrow is the 4th of July, family, so you know what that means. There's going to be a lot of cookouts. There's going to be a lot of get-togethers. There's going to be a lot of family coming together. I hope you all have enough products to share. I hope you all have enough products in that picnic basket. Well, family, keep it coming. We're going to mute out in just a few. Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from? Okay,
Washington from the Slim Girls.
All right, so you just hold on, Miss Lady. You just hold.
All callers are muted.
You, Miss Washington, you just hold your mute. We're going to get to you in a second. Well, welcome, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and yes, tomorrow is a holiday. 4th of July, Independence Day. You know what, guys? You need to be thinking about that day a little bit different because I see a lot of you folks being independent from those 9 to 5 that you've been locked into over years because we have a better way and it's working. As long as you're going to work, it's working for you. But don't forget tomorrow for 4th of July, you better have enough sprays on hand. You better go out and borrow some if you don't because you're going to have some family members that's going to come together. You're probably going to see friends that you haven't seen in a while. Some of the families already travel on the road. So just make sure you have enough of the sprays or information or brochures or something to hand out because you're going to want to share the good news of what you're going to intend. And when you share it, they're going to want it, so you better have it on hand. I also want to remind you all about the East Coast Regional. The tickets are still on sale up until next week for $40. So if you haven't had the chance to go and take a moment today, take a moment and go into the back office, get your ticket for the East Coast Regional that's going to take place on September the 27th, Saturday, September 27th at the Gaylord National Harbor. You guys got to look up that place. Go on the internet and type in Gaylord National Harbor and look how beautiful that edifice is. It is simply breathtaking. It's on the river of the Potomac. Has a huge Ferris wheel that sits up over top of the water. You can see Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia from that one central location. We got some things planned for you guys. Yes, we do. So make sure you take the time and get your ticket in your back office while they're at just $40. Take advantage of that. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to bring on my business partner, One Star Pastor Del. Wait for Pastor Del. Are you there, sir?
Well, it is Independence Day, and as people have the opportunity here with Team Effort Network and our sister division, My Video Talk, our parent company, Team Effort International, to have financial independence. As Mel always says, our number one product is changing people's lives.
Wow. And
that's when you have truly independence, when you can do what you want to do and go where you want to go. And, that's the independence that he wants. And if you listen to, really paid attention to Mel's call that he had this week on the 1st, you heard his heart. You heard his heart about what he wanted for each individual who joined this company. In laying out the framework of this company, he wanted to have a company where it was safe for people to come back into this industry, and a place where they can call home, as he said on the call, welcome home. Because what we value here in this culture that we have here at Team Effort International and Team Effort Network, the value of the culture we have here is, finding friends, being a family, and changing lives. And that's a culture that anybody could embrace and want to be a part of. That is the culture of independence. And so with our compensation plan and with our companies, we want you to have the independence. Not just Mel and Amy, as he said on the call. He said, not just about what we have. They have the independence. They don't have to do anything else if they don't want to. They don't have to grow this business. They don't have to build this business. They don't have to do anything else. They've got their independence. But what they have is what he wants for each and every one of the distributors comes into this company, is to have that kind of independence. So this is a company where we really celebrate your independence, and we really hope that you get out there and just continue to work your business every single day. Just do a little bit towards your independence.
Pastor Dale, I didn't get a chance to join you guys yesterday on the call, and I was remembering some of the things that Mel said from the call, from the June Jumpstart call. And, as we all know, that the reason these products have come forth because Mel and Amy's little daughter Gigi had a vitamin D deficiency. So they were told to get, little Gigi on vitamin D. And they started taking the vitamin spray. So I think this is another beauty behind our product in the company, is that Mel and Amy Gill were on these products for years before they said, you know what, these sprays have us feeling good. I said pills, the sprays. These sprays have us feeling good, looking good, and we have this energy. There's no way we can keep it to ourselves. Let's bring this to the industry. So they started on the sprays themselves. But as a result of the sprays, Mel said he knew how absorbable the product was. This is what he shared over the call in Sunday. He knew how absorbable the product was. So then they were to focus on how to get a better delivery system. So that they had the sprays, they saw how absorbable it was, now to work on a better delivery system. So now we have a better delivery system than pills. And then from there, the next thing was to bring out the highest quality. And that's what sets us apart from so many other companies. Mel A. McGill says it has to be the highest quality that's out there. There was no compromise when it came to the quality that was put in our sprays. And this is why we're getting so many wonderful, life-changing results. And people's lives are changing, their health is changing, because they did not compromise when it came to the quality of the ingredients that were put into our sprays. And he said no fillers, no binders. These are all healthy. And I was reading the other day, Pastor Del, on Facebook, someone had posted that the FDA requires that products have only this is FDA. They require that the products have only 3% of active ingredients, and the other 97% could be binders or whatever the manufacturer wants it to be. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
That's right. Well, and again, you talked about the product, the highest quality. You can have the highest quality and also have the highest price where people can't afford it, or the masses are not able to afford it. And when you look at our price point, we have great quality product ingredients, but they didn't gouge the customer by saying, you know what, we're going to give you each tube is going to cost you, $50. They didn't gouge the customers, and they made the price point with something where people could fit into their budget. You got a product that you can get 4 products that each one of them will last you a month supply, and that you can get them for $59. You know, that is a price point where people can purchase that and not feel like, you know, you're just taking them for a ride. You know, there's other companies, you know, and other people. I mean, there's people who literally have left our company because they wanted the prices to be higher. You know, but Mel and Amy have stuck to. We want the price to be a price point where the masses can benefit from it and maintain the level of integrity in our quality of product, that it continues to provide the results that people are accustomed to getting. And so when you look at the overall concept of the company and the product, this product could be sold for a lot more money, but in order for everybody to benefit. I mean, can you imagine how they felt when little Gigi got better? And they said, you know, we want that for everybody. We want everybody, you know, kid to be able to feel better. Well, why do we want to charge $100 for 4 tubes? Yeah. We can, would charge $59, still make a profit, but we don't have to gouge people as a result of it. And unfortunately, in our industry, so many times, product is really, really so overpriced that a lot of people can't even afford to function in the product. And purchase the product for themselves. So, look at the high ingredients, look at the consistent results that we're getting with ingredients, but also look at the price point in which they felt comfortable in bringing it to the market. I think that says a lot about the company overall.
Look, I'm sure when little Gigi got better, that made like any other parent, Mel and Amy Gill felt great to give your child something and see them improve and get better. But I was thinking, Pastor Dale, we had Mr. James Green on last week, and like you said, you can get as a customer if you want to. If you don't, I don't know why you wouldn't want to get into the business part of this because it's just so beautiful. But just the basic package that we have, receiving the 4 sprays for just $59 a month. I was thinking, Mr. Green, he was spending $180 a month just on his blood pressure medication, just on his blood pressure, just that one form of medication, $180 a month. But now, since he's taken the sprays, he said he needed to go get the medication, and he's spending less than that what he was doing on his blood pressure medication. So this is wonderful.
And feeling better.
And he's up off that sofa, and he's out, and him and his wife are going out and doing things and looking good, and they got this energy. And he's starting the business because he's got friends at the barbershop that was in the same condition that he was in. And so now he's able to go into the barbershop and go into his friends and say, look, guys, get up off the sofa. I got something that's going to help you. And that's just wonderful. But Pastor, before we bring on this super powerful woman that's on the call today, let's talk about this summer sizzle promotion.
Well, I tell you, we talked about it yesterday, and, it just gets better and better as you think about the summer sizzle. As I was saying yesterday, this is not a deal that Mel and Amy always do. We've seen them do it once before, maybe twice before over the last 3 years. But this is a deal where the company really doesn't make any money on this. It's all about, helping you guys get car qualified, helping you guys grow your team, giving you a boost for the summer, because sometimes the summer months can take a dip as a result of, people going on vacation, traveling, all of the holidays and things of that nature. So to give you some sizzle in your business, they came out with this great promotion that's going to go until to the 16th of this month, where, if you sponsor 2 people, at the regular diamond package, you're going to get $50 per person on that fast start, but for a total of $100. And then Mel, the company's going to give you an additional $100 for that. So you sponsor 2 people, and not only are you going to get $100, but you're going to get an additional $100 for a total of $200. And if you have those 2 people do the same thing, go and sponsor 2 people, well, that's the team builder bonus that you normally would get $25 per individual that they sponsored. Well, the company says now, well, instead of giving you $100 for them getting their 2, we're going to add additional $200 to that. Okay, that's just a crazy number there. And so you literally are going to get $300 just for sponsoring 2 people that sponsors 2 people. Wow! That's an additional $300 to the $300 that you would already get anyway. You're going to get $100 from your Fast Start bonus. You're going to get another $100 from your Team Builder bonuses. If you're not an executive, you're going to get $100 for going executives. That's $300 plus an additional $300 is $600. Plus, if any one of your group, you or those two that you sponsor to, bring in one individual, okay, you're going to get a cycle bonus of $150. You're at $750 just by going executive, or creating an executive. Then you got the product that you're going to sell. You know, you can get $700 off of that product. So you're now at $1,350. You know, just by sponsoring two, that sponsors 2 plus 1, and you have the retail side of it as well. So I mean, that's an amazing summer sizzle right now.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Christmas is early this year. And you know what, Pastor, you know the great thing about this? This gives a lot of folks the opportunity to become one star. If they really strategize and focus and look into this, you can become one star through this promotion.
Well, you and I talked about that last night, and I did the numbers on that. And you're absolutely right. You got to figure, you know, if you get two people, they get two people, and we're talking about an additional, you know, so you get that's additional. What we said, $600. You know, they'll give us $300, and then you're going to make $300 anyway off of somebody that becomes executive. That's $600 that you can make off of that. And again, if you just sponsored one other person to get that other cycle, that's $750. Okay? If you just do this, if you sponsor, okay, here goes the strategy, guys. If you just sponsor 6 people, you sponsor 6 people, help them sponsor 2 people, and then that group, each one of those sales, sponsor one additional person. So you get 2, they get 2, and then out of all 6 of them, you guys get 1 person. That's going to be $750. You do that 3 times, you're going to make over $2,000 in 1 week. You'll be 1 star. I mean, I'm telling you, he's made it really, really easy for you guys to do that. So you don't have to worry about having 14 cycles to go to 1 star. You can get to 1 star now just off of this promotion. I mean, take advantage of this promotion.
Let me stop it. Stop it. Let me stop this. He will go on. We have.
Don't get me started now.
Save it for tonight. Well, family, go ahead and make it happen. I'm going to say right now, congratulations to all you 1 stars. I know you're going to make it. I also want to say again, congratulations to Carolyn Knott for going LCQ. Congratulations there, lady, and all those other ones. Mel Gill said that there was 4 other card qualifiers, and that's going to be released through the email. So let's look out for the emails and see who those people are. Well, let's bring on this superwoman right here. She's been changing people's lives ever since she's been a part of 10. I've been following her Facebook. Her testimony is life-changing. We've heard it before, but she has some updates. I know things, you know, they get better and better, and I just want to hear what she's been doing lately since she started with 10, and she's going around her region, just helping to change people's lives. So let's welcome to the call Miss Carledria, Washington. They're patiently waiting. Are you there, Wonder Woman?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm here to feel your ear.
I'm pretty sure it should be filled. Now, Carledria, I know when you came into 10, you came in reluctantly, not really sure if this thing was going to work, and to your amazement, it did work, and you didn't just stop with you. You decided you wanted to share this thing and be a blessing to many others. So why don't you, I'm going to get out the way and just let you share, because I know your story is incredible, and we want updates as to where you are now, what you're doing with 10.
Sure. Hey, you guys, I just want to tell you, let me just start out so I can give y'all some real good excitement. I want to start out letting you guys know I have lost right at 100 pounds, so I'm just going to tell you 98 and still going.
Goodness.
I'm letting you know that the Slim works. It works. And between all the 30 girls that's in the Slim Girls, I want to let you know between all of us, it's like 900 pounds. That's a whole total of my team. So just want to say,
900 pounds?
Yes, 900 pounds. We are still going at it. And I have like 5 ladies that have reached their goals. We got 2 more just about there. So we're still working at it. We're going at it. But you guys, when I first started out, Mr. Alan Jones had came to me and asked me to come to his office. He had something to show me. And so when I got there, I was really looking for Alan Jones, but he was like not the Alan Jones I knew before. I mean, it was a total change. And I thought maybe, well, hey, is this his brother? But then when he went to grinning and I saw that little dimple, I knew it was him. And so he said, hey, I wanted you to try this product. And I was going like, huh? What product? He said, here, open your mouth, open your mouth. And I said, well, what is all this you slim there? What did you do? What did you do? He said, that's what I'm telling you, open your mouth. And so he sprayed the spray, and I was like, oh, that tastes so good. What is that? I said, give me some. That tastes like some great Kool-Aid. And he was like, no. Let's sit down. Let me tell you about it. So he sat me down, gave me the bottle. I tried it. And then when I seen that it started to melt off of me, you guys. And then I got to working out, walking on the treadmill. Weight was steady falling off. And I'm going like, okay, God, 10 pounds that quick? And I'm like, wow, if I do that on that treadmill and keep it going, oh my goodness, when I did that, guys, let me tell you something. I got to jogging. I'm running on the treadmill. I'm on stair steppers. I'm just doing it all. I'm able to play with my grandbaby. We ripping and running. We on trampolines and jumping up and down. And some of you guys have saw that. Just wanted to tell you that it's about changing your eating habit as well. It helps you, it suppresses the appetite. And when I tell you the Slim works, it works. And my mother is very excited about me losing the weight because she was concerned because she's never seen me that big. And she kept saying something to me. But I want to give my shout out to my son and my cousin from Houston. They're the ones that really, really got to me and pushed me. So I want to tell you guys the Slim works. It works. It works. And I have seen where I have touched others besides my Slim girls. And I was getting a little note and kept seeing this post about the husband and the wife losing weight. And I talked to them. And I'm going like, oh, my God, I am touching more than just everybody here that I'm acquainted with. I didn't realize I started touching others. So whoever brought you to the call and had you to listen, I'm telling you guys, it worked. And if you want to see, you can go to my page, pull up my pictures on Facebook. That's Carledria, Washington. And I want to tell you guys, it's been magnificent. I'm a whole new person. I feel 16. And I want to thank you guys for having me on the call to spread the good news. But me and the Slim girls, we are steady gaining some more girls, and we're just having ourselves a blast.
Wow. Hey, well, Carledria, tell us, because many people don't know the complete story of your time frames. So 98 pounds or 100 pounds, and how long have you been using the product?
I've been using the product ever since December. And now they're December. And my first 3 months, you guys, we're talking about 75 pounds. Just
wow.
Just quick. 75 pounds.
Let me ask you this now. So 75 pounds in the first 3 months, 90, 100 pounds down in 7 months. The question is, what is the regimen? Do you use all of the sprays, or do you just use a combination of the sprays? How are you achieving this great weight loss?
Let me tell you, that Super 10, and the Slim together. I'm telling you guys, that Super 10 and the Slim together, that's what makes it actually come out, because everything that you put in, and it gives you energy. That Slim even giving you energy. And I'm telling you, the Slim, the 10, the Super 10, when you're taking that, and it's helping your immune system, and it's putting all the antioxidants, it's like your whole body breathes, and it releases all the weight excess that your body has been holding. And it just start coming, and you'll start seeing your skin change. And I mean, It just take it. And I tell anybody, you stick with something 3 months, you're going to see a change. And this was the first time I ever stuck with something 3 months, and I actually started seeing it changing way before the 3 months. So that was the two things that I used of the product. And now I use the Super Cell, and guys, that really put me on balance with everything. And then I turn around and I start using the vitamin D. And the vitamin D, oh my goodness, you talking about bone strengthening. My heart is good. I mean, it's just level. I used to have this fluttering before I even got on the product, and I used to wonder what was going on. But I knew I was overweight, but I knew that had something to do with it. But it still was kind of like I could feel it every now and then. But now I don't feel it at all, and I'm telling you, the all of it. I'm on all of it now, and I'm telling you, I am a sweet 16 body. Sweet 16 body.
Wow. You know, Carledria, you said, now this is the first time I heard the combination of the Slim by 10 with the Super 10. Normally, it's always been the Slim by 10 and the B Boost, because B12 is, known to help lose weight also. But you said you did the Slim by 10 and the Super 10 together.
Yes.
And that really made a difference. Wow. But I see how taking all the sprays together makes a difference. I take all the sprays except for the Slim by 10. That's the only one that I don't take. But that D, and especially with the condition that I had with the lung condition and the breathing, with weather, like we had yesterday.
Oh yes. Yes.
And the vitamin D helped tremendously. The vitamin D and actually the Super 10 really helped tremendously. But dealing with weather that's like that.
Oh yes. And I'm telling you, you can tell the difference. I mean, my kids are like, "How are you keeping up with us, Mom? You're 52 years old."
Wow. 52. Go ahead, girl. 52 is a 15-year-old body. You better go ahead.
Yes.
I love what you and the Slim girls are doing. I love the fact that, you took action, you're making it happen. You've lost 98 pounds. Carledria, that is phenomenal. And it's funny how you said when you went to see Alan Jones, who I guess was overweight, and when you saw him because he had lost so much weight, the only way you recognized him was through his dimples.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, that was it.
Wonderful story. And then all together, between you and the Slim girls, all together lost a total of 900 pounds. 900 pounds still going. I knew there was an update. I knew it was, because you're just going. And I see you on Facebook, and you're out there. You're not just taking it, but you're walking and you're exercising and you're doing some great things. I don't know if Melissa, are you on the speaker line? Melissa, Denise. I knew you would be there, girl. Now, Melissa, look, tell me. That's the first time I heard anyone say that they use the Slim by 10 and the Super 10 to help them lose weight. Come on, break it down, Melissa.
Well, actually, I use that. I have like a plus page, and I always put those two together because our Super 10 is full of antioxidants, and it detoxes our body with toxins, the free radicals and all that. And what happens is your body grabs a hold of the fat, kind of like our D also. But the D helps flatten the belly around the midriff. The Super 10 actually grabs fat in all areas. So that's what happens. It starts releasing the toxins, and it releases the fat. It starts identifying fat isn't supposed to be in our body, and it supports, healthy brain chemicals. It changes your mindset. It helps give you extra energy. It all works in connection of, balancing out your daily routine. And so that's why I've always used those two in combination. And then at the last 10 pounds, make sure that they get on a D supplement if they weren't adding that to their routine. But, Carledria, you did exactly what you needed to do to get your body starting to form back into the shape you need. By adding that, D power, you're going to end up, toning up and getting that flat belly, one step at a time. But absolutely, antioxidants are needed in our body because we have so many free radicals. And, we want to absorb and hold on to everything that we put in our system. and that's when that Super 10 comes in, plays a role and releases it and helps fight disease and gets rid of that fat, helps you lose fat. So it's amazing how we not so much.
I want you to explain another thing, because I want to help those that were dealing with respiratory conditions as well, because this is where, I dealt with, and I noticed yesterday with the weather, the way it was, the quality of the air, the humidity, how hot it was. That's the type of weather that would trigger an asthma attack. And I felt it right away as soon as I walked out into it. But there's something about, and remember, as everyone's listening, we can't make any claims that our sprays can heal or cure any type of sickness or disease you have, but they can help, and I know they've helped me. But I noticed that I went out into the weather. It was really thick. The air was really thick. And, you start coughing, But I noticed that when I took the D and the Slim Butt and the Super 10, as soon as I started coughing, and it just subsided right away. So I noticed something about that Super 10 that kind of helps too. It's doing something there. Whatever you're inhaling, whether you're breathing in, that Super 10, that D just kind of helps to open up your airways, and then you end up coughing up, I guess, whatever was trying to lock in there. Can you just explain that for those that's dealing with respiratory conditions in this type of weather?
Well, the thing about it is we don't live in a very pure air. We've got so many toxins going out there, planes, fuel, cars, factories. And what happens is when the heat starts to get into the system, we're breathing in those toxins. It's putting it closer to us, along with, pollens or other allergy issues going on. So what happens is when we put in, I always use the D in place of my inhaler. Of course, I have my Super 10, which helps fight, again, those toxins, antioxidants that work, and that's what helps clear you out. The problem is we don't live in a society that we have purity, and so we do need ACE or supplements to help us. I'd rather use natural stuff like we have than pharmaceuticals that mask the core issue of what's going on in our system. Obviously, both you and I had majorly D deficiencies, and that's what caused us to have lung issues. Yes, we faithfully take our sprays, but when you go outside into a toxic, area, even walking outside, we do feel, a little bit more tightness, and we are popping stuff up. So, the main key is when you're outside and you know that it's going to be a little bit warmer, and we haven't had any thunderstorms to clean the air a little bit, you might want to boost up a little bit on, your D or your Super 10 to make sure you've got, enough in your system to be able to fight the pollution that's, going around in the air. It's super important to continue to be preventative.
I tell you, we have some great things. Melissa Honeybee, thank you for always being a Carledria. Your testimony, your story, it's going to be one of those stories that's just going to be told throughout the life of Team Effort Network. It is. I know that there was a book being written, When Was 10, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure that book is still in the process, and I'm pretty sure that your story is going to be one of those that's just going to go down in the history of 10. Well, Pastor Jill, do you have anything for these wonderful ladies before we go to Anita Poole to bring us our quotes for the day?
Well, I think you guys are just, Melissa just has really laid out, the reasons for, the results that Carledria is getting. But I just want to encourage Carledria, just keep telling her story. There's so many other people out there that need to hear your story, need to hear the transformation that's taking place in your life and how it's taking place. You're touching people, as you said, you don't know the number of people you're touching on this call. There's people that are telling your story in California, in New York, in Detroit, all over Atlanta. People are telling your story, and other people are benefiting as a result of your story being shared. So keep sharing your story. I guarantee you, listen, we're going to bring another 100 people in this business going, now we know that 900 pounds have been lost. We're going to keep telling this story. So congratulations on that. It's fabulous to see what's taking place in your life, and you got your life back. and your life has changed. And as a result of that, our number one product is working. Thank you so much.
You know, Carledria, you did something a little different than most folks. Because what happened when folks start taking the Slim by 10 and they start losing the weight, I mean, that's a joy. That's excitement. That's celebration time.
Yes.
So what happened? They said, "Wow, now I can eat more." I don't think that's how it works, is it? Because it's like they lost the weight. They're like, "Oh boy, now I can go get, like Jesse said, I can keep eating that peach cobbler." You know, but that's not how it works, is it? Because you don't do that.
No, that's not how it works. Yeah, like I say, it's an eating lifestyle change, and you're ready. You have to stay on course. Once you get focused on what is good, what is bad, and you kind of just check your body, and you can pretty much tell. But like I tell everybody, you know, if you can push away from anything that's white, you eating anything white, that's including your flour that you're frying chicken in, and or you know, tortillas or whatever. But if you have to have just that taste of that one, make sure when you do, you make sure you at least give yourself an extra spray of that Slim. And also, your Super 10, and guess what? You got to double that walk. You got to double that walk. And because you're going to pay for it, and you're going to feel it. And actually, you guys, I don't eat red meat. And I caught myself one day, I was hungry out with some friends of mine, and they had stopped at the taco place, and I was like, I'm going to try one. And guys, it made me sick. So my body rejected. So once you stay on course and stay focused, believe me, you know when you done ate something wrong that your body is not supposed to have. So I tell anybody, I'm not telling you, really how to eat, but I can tell you how to eat healthy and stay on the health course. And there's so many health things out there on the internet that you can actually follow. If you have a sweet tooth, you guys, I'll take an apple in a minute and put it in the skillet and put just a little tad of water and throw me some cinnamon on there and just a little bit of sweetener on it if I just have to have something taste like an apple pie. And that's what I do, and without the crust. So that's just one little tip.
It seemed like you're going to have to start your MVT talk show. That's what it seemed like where this is heading to. You need to get that My Vida Talk to and just start your talk show on how to use Slim by 10 and Super 10 and stay healthy and give them good eating. I see a show.
Yes.
I see a show coming. I'm like Trey Whitener in Chino Hill, California, where he took his Slim by 10 and he had some biscuits and gravy and all that other stuff. So we're going to send him to your talk show.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Elisa. Love it.
Thank you.
Inspiration so many. And you Slim girls, keep making it happen.
Yes.
Well, Miss Anita Poole in the UK, do you have our post for today, dear?
Yes, I do. Mrs. Denise and Dale and Carledria and Melissa. Great call. And it was a very, very, couple of really, really important points covered about synergistic qualities of the different sprays. I was on a conference call, a three-way call with Thaddeus yesterday for one of his people, and guests and representatives, and they actually didn't realize how synergistic the products were. They were looking for which one would suit them. And I explained that actually every single product could actually do something for them. And the reality is, it's regardless of whether somebody is well and wants peak performance or whether somebody has an illness or is just feeling under par. The reality is every single product can do some good for them. Obviously, if they're a good weight already, they don't necessarily need the Slim by 10. But, great points. And, Carledria, you are definitely going to be our celebrity. I can see that. Actually, Howard Schultz said anybody can leverage celebrity for profit.
And here's a chance for every single person in TEN to be their own celebrity with their own story, and a celebrity for good purpose, for actually helping other people. Because, just the example that Denise was talking about the pollution, and Melissa was talking about it in a bit more detail about the pollution. It's a massive problem. Every single city has got pollution, and in the heat, hot air rises. So the hot air rises, and the particles settle. And then that gives the pollution around the cities, basically. And anyone with any kind of illnesses notices the difference, and particularly, obviously, lung problems. So, yeah, our Super 10 and indeed our cell energy comes in absolutely fantastically for that, because our cell energy has got powerful antioxidants of a different type to the Super 10. So even those two work very, very well and very, very synergistically together. So we are really blessed with all of these products. So Harvey Fierstein said, I do believe we're all connected. I do believe in positive energy. I do believe in the power of prayer. I do believe in putting good out into the world. And I believe in taking care of each other. That's what we're doing on the calls. We're all working together. Teamwork makes the dream work. And it's all about going out there and doing good for the world, because what we have in our hands can do so much good. So Sai Baba said, love one another and help others to rise to higher levels simply by pouring out love. Love is infectious and the greatest healing energy of all. And actually just going out there, loving what you do, loving these products, loving this company, loving the pay plan, and loving everyone that you show it to, your energy and your positivity that you're going to be pouring out is so wonderful. Like attracts like, basically. So Dennis Waitley said, success is almost totally dependent upon drive and persistence. The extra energy required to make another effort or try another approach is the secret of winning. If you're not winning, just try a slightly different approach. If you are winning, do more of it, basically. Whatever approach you've got, do more of it, because it's working. And finally, Cara Delvine said, the energy you give off is the energy you receive. I really think that. So I'm always myself, jumping, dancing, singing around, and so incredibly cheerful. That's what she said. So, folks, go out there with your sprays, jump around, dance around, sing around, and put these fantastic cheerful sprays in front of everyone. Back to you, Denise, Dale, Melissa, and Carledria.
Wow. And I love that last and jumping and laughing and putting that positive energy out there. It does work. And I do believe in that as well. And love, come on, it's the most powerful force in the universe. So we should all love. It comes back to you in good measure. So, family, it's been a great call. Melissa Honeybee, thank you for always being there with us. Thank you, Anita Pooh, for those awesome quotes. And Carledria, thank you for your story. Keep telling it. Well, Pastor Del, tomorrow is a holiday. So, what do you want to say before we leave? Because we won't be back together on the call again until Monday. But, folks, we got a 3-day weekend. What are we going to do with it?
Well, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna sell as many products as we can from a retail standpoint. Get new customers. Opportunity like this only comes very rarely to have these kind of holidays. So this is going to be a great opportunity to meet new people, be around family and friends. Those of you who are having success with the product, share your story. These kind of events are great opportunities to just share your story, share what has happened with you as using this product. You'll be surprised at how many people will say, really, can you give me more information about that? Can I get some of that product? It's going to be a great 3 days. Go out there, have fun. We will not have a call tomorrow because whenever the office is closed at corporate, we normally do not do calls because this is a corporate call. So we're going to be off tomorrow, but we'll be back here bright and early with our coach, Nikisha Bond, on Monday. And love to hear your stories about what this weekend and how you have elevated and moved your business forward.
Yeah, awesome. To share. And don't forget about your summer sizzle promotion. You can take advantage of that. You have all day tomorrow to take advantage of it and work towards you becoming a one-star. This is the beginning of a new pay week. Today is the beginning of a new pay week. This is the best time to start it right now. So take advantage of the Summer Sizzle promotion and get your tickets while they're $40 for the East Coast regional. Go ahead and make that investment now. Be smart. Make your move today before the weekend is up, because next week you may forget, and then the promotion is past you. So get your tickets for East Coast Regional, and the room block code is supposed to be released today. I was hoping to have it on the call so I can give it to everyone at the same time, but now you're going to have to look for that email. But we are supposed to have that code for you to block your rooms at the Gaylord, and that code is supposed to be generated today. And like I said, you're going to want to move on that quickly. So be back with us again Monday morning, and let's hear about all the great things that happen over this fantastic independent weekend. Celebrate your independence. Celebrate life. Celebrate love, as Anita said. Celebrate love and celebrate a new beginning in your life. Celebrate dreams becoming reality. This is your Independence Day. This is your time to celebrate good life and good living. Here at Team F Network, we're building a culture of fun, family, and financial freedom. So celebrate big time. And let's come back Monday morning and talk about what a wonderful weekend that we had. And know this, family. Know this. You are loved, and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you all. Have a fantastic day on purpose. Mwah.